Teacher makes crazy promise to students. 50 years later, they get a message from him. 50 years ago, in a small classroom in upstate New York, a young 22-year-old science teacher named Patrick Moriarty made a promise that his students would never forget, though at the time, they didn't think much of it. During the lesson, he handed out worksheets detailing future eclipses. That's when he casually threw out a comment that would come to define his teaching career. "Circle that solar eclipse in 2024, he said. "We'll meet up again and watch it together." The students laughed, assuming their young teacher was joking. They humored him, circled the date, and moved on. The school year ended, and life took them all in different directions. Decades passed. Mr. Moriarty continued to teach for 16 more years, always making the same promise to each new class. Then he retired, and the promise faded into a distant memory for most of his students. Life went on. Careers, families, and new challenges took priority. But for Patrick Moriarty, that promise never left his mind. In 2023, nearly 50 years after that casual classroom moment, many of his former students received an unexpected message. It was from Mr. Moriarty. He was now in his 70s, but he had remembered his vow. Through the power of social media, he tracked down as many former students as he could, reminding them of the eclipse they had once circled on those worksheets so long ago. The message was clear. The time had come to keep the promise. The day of the eclipse arrived in April 2024. Dozens of former students, now in their 50s and 60s, gathered at Moriarty's home in Rochester, New York. They were no longer children, but adults with full lives of their own. Some brought their children and even grandchildren. Others traveled across the country to be there. As the sky darkened and the eclipse began, a hush fell over the group. The same awe they felt as children returned, though this time it wasn't just about the celestial event. It was about a teacher who had kept his word, a promise made when they were young and unsure of what the future would hold. Though the eclipse itself was partially hidden by clouds, it didn't matter. What mattered was that Mr. Moriarty had followed through on his pledge, bringing them all together after 50 years.